Hey friends, it's me, Becca Scott, and I'm here to teach you a few tips for your first round of Axis and Allies Online, specifically when playing as Japan. Check out our channel for the other nation guides as well. First up in the purchase phase, grab 2 bombers and 1 artillery. These bombers will allow us to strike effectively at India next turn. You could also purchase a single bomber and an industrial complex, but may want to wait until turn 2 to get an industrial complex set up in Manchuria. The extra bomber now may let you take India faster. Next, in the combat move, attack C-Zone 53 with the aircraft carrier, cruiser, and fighter from C-Zone 50, and the fighter and bomber from Japan. If the sub in C-Zone 44 survived, send it in as well. Attack C-Zone 61 if it was lost with the battleship, aircraft carrier, and 2 fighters from C-Zone 37. Retake Borneo if it was lost using the fleet in C-Zone 60 and an amphibious assault of 1 infantry and 1 tank from Japan. Depending on the disposition of enemy forces in Asia, take as many of the following as possible: Anhui, Burma, Yunnan, and Sichuan. You want to deal with as many of the US forces here as quickly as possible, and holding Burma makes attacking it with bombers easier later. An attack on C-Zone 53 is Japan's best shot at slowing down the US in the Pacific. Without that fleet, the US has to invest much more heavily to defend Hawaii and push back towards Japan in the future. Don't leave Manchuria defenseless while making these attacks. Remember that the Russians are sitting just north of you, watching. During combat, don't be afraid to retreat in Asia. You don't want to burn all of your forces and leave Kiangsu defenseless, as replacing forces in Asia is initially difficult for Japan. Remember to take naval hits on your battleship first. Battleships take 2 hits to destroy and are automatically repaired if they survive combat. Use this to keep more of your ships alive longer. In your C-Zone 53 attack, it may be best to keep your aircraft alive longer. Some of them can land on nearby islands where they will be safer from counterattack, unlike your ships. 1 fighter will be unable to land as it will not have enough fuel. You can see the fuel gauge when assigning hits, so kill it before your cruiser, as it will otherwise crash if you're forced to sacrifice your carrier. In the non-combat move, land the fighters over Asia in French Indochina, Thailand. Land as many of your fighters and bombers in C-Zone 53 as you can on Wake Island. Even if you still have ships here, your forces are unlikely to survive the US's counterattack, so saving the aircraft is a good idea. Move the infantry from Malaya to French Indochina, Thailand. Finally, deploy your bombers and artillery in Japan. And that's the first round as Japan. From here, coordinate with Germany to pressure the Soviet Union and keep the Americans out of the Pacific. You can watch me and my friends play this game and other awesome games on Game the Game right here on Geek and Sundry. We'll see you there.